beloveds. I brought Sugar into the room with me, and Foster came in, and then he saw me sit down with Sugar, and then he refused. So I finally got him to come up on the couch, and he let me pet him for a minute, and then for a second, and then he left. So I'm just like, so I'm gonna. There's my Sugar. So, whew, yeah. If you were wondering, yes, I'm absolutely brokenhearted about Rita. I still have 4 cats. I did not go from, I didn't lose. I'm not a catless household. I'm not. Sugar is Rita's sister. And 14 years ago, a coworker brought me, there were 6 kittens. And one of them, a lady took one out of the box when she picked the box up. And then she brought me the kittens, 5 kittens. And, I got 2 of them adopted. And then Rita, I had 3 people try and adopt Rita and just never stuck. And 4 people tried to adopt Chico and it never stuck. And nobody ever wanted this one. So nobody ever even looked at this one. So she was going to be mine anyway. But I ended up keeping them, and we called them the Terror Trio. And when I came home yesterday, there's a box. It's got some books that we're going to donate, but a blanket had fallen into the box. And so they were sleeping on top of the books. And Rita slept in that box a lot. Well, when I came home yesterday, she and her brother Chico were curled up together in the box. And it was sweet and it hurt. So, and grief's a funny thing. I couldn't sleep, Monday night into Tuesday. And so around 5 o'clock, I hit the wall. And last night, I got a pretty good night's sleep. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay. And I tell you this simply because as I want to remind you, now we're doing meditations, but I want to remind you that whatever mood you're in, whatever state of mind you're in, that's going to affect how you do sacred readings. You're in one mindset when you read a specific passage in the Bible, then, you go back and read it 2 years later and you're in a completely different place. You're going to see something different. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing. I've got a friend who's an atheist, and he was on Facebook this morning and he posted a Bible quote, and I went, oh, the world's coming to an end. So I went and looked up the Bible. He was being funny. And I was just like, okay. So, I got all kinds of friends. I have several atheist friends, and I love my atheist friends. So, we are not here to convert you by any means. All right. We are not a proselytizing organization. We wouldn't call ourselves a religion other than, the government makes us. We're more of a philosophy. Speaking of which, if you're interested in, you can go to our website, which is creativelife.org, to get more information about it. We also have an email, a constant contact email, which is, if you want to email info@creativelife.org, you can get on the constant contact. You get 1 email a week, and the hot links are hot. If it says click here now, it will take you right to the information you want. So, yeah. And then an easy way you can support the center is by engaging with our social media, to go and like, subscribe, follow, share, and comment. I found a couple of posts from a couple of other websites that I shared to this website. So that's one of the things that you can do. I boosted their message because I just shared their information so that you can see, okay, this is where she got it from. So you can go follow them. One of them was Unity of Houston. If you don't follow the Unity of Houston, they post some really great stuff. So, So now I'm advertising for somebody else. I should probably stop that, right? Okay. No, Unity of Houston is wonderful. And like I said, they post good stuff. So, all right. What was I going to say? Am I done? I don't know. I need a drink of water. So maybe we should do this meditation. Let me explain how we're doing this. So we are in part 6 of the Science of Mind textbook. We are doing the meditations for self-help. Now, I've started to explain it because I realized that I didn't do a good job of this when we first started these. Affirmations are like one line, and they actually end with an affirmation. These are 5 or 6 lines, and Ernest wrote them in first person so that you can repeat them as many times as you need to get into the feeling. That's the goal. Get into the feeling. What is the feeling that you want? So when we do this, I also want to remind you that if there is a word that does not get you the feeling, then change the word or words. I read one of the meditations recently, and I realized that it used the word control twice, and I didn't like the way it made me feel. So when I went through it the second time, I changed the word to support. So that's the goal. You know, if the meditation, the way he wrote it is great, but I'm going to remind you, it was written 100 years ago, and maybe that word doesn't mean quite the same thing, or just in the way, you know, in the family you grew up, the word has a different meaning. Then change the words. Okay. Ernest is all for that. That is why our organization is called Open at the Top. He says we're always looking for new ideas. And I won't know unless you tell me. And if you're struggling to find the word, let's have a conversation about it. Let's talk about it. What word? Let me help you find a word that makes more sense. Or Jesse, because Jesse helped me find a word that made more sense. We were talking about the word Lord, because that can be kind of a weird word for some people. And so, he suggested either presence, or in another class that I took with him, he suggested substituting law, which is much more in line with our philosophy. So, all right. So what we're going to do is we're going to take 2 deep breaths, read the meditation, 2 more deep breaths, read the meditation again, 2 more deep breaths. All right. So that's what we are doing. And the title for today is The Night is Filled with Peace. I would like the day to be filled with peace as well. So, I'm going to lean into that. All right. Let's take that nice deep breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth. I wrap myself in the mantle of love and fall asleep, filled with peace. Through the long night, peace remains with me, and at the breaking of the new day, I shall be filled with life and love. I shall go forth into the new day, confident and happy. I rest in thee. I wrap myself in the mantle of love and fall asleep, filled with peace. Through the long night, peace remains with me, and at the breaking of the new day, I shall be filled with life and love. I shall go forth into the new day, confident and happy. I rest in thee. Well, that would be a really good one to do right before you go to bed. That would be a good one to do right before you go to sleep at night. Whatever it is that you kind of think about right before you go to bed, that sets your intention. Like if I'm thinking about a problem, I tend to dream about it. And oftentimes I'll come up with a good solution. I have done talks that way. Like, I went to bed one night thinking about my talk, got up the next morning and completely rewrote my talk. So that is the power of sleep. So that would be a good one for going to bed. All right, beloveds. And I rest in thee would be, and you could even change it. Like, I rest in love, I rest in peace, I rest in, the divine. That would make a good affirmation. So, and I think for today, that's, I rest in love, because that's what I need. Yeah. All right. Okay. Now I'm going to encourage you to have a great day, a wondrous day, a fantastic day, a magical day, an enchanted day, a wonderful day, an awesome day, an amazing day, a peaceful day, it's okay not to be okay day, a take care of yourself day, a do what you got to do day, a take care of business day, a middle of the week day. I have not known what day of the week it is all week. Like, today I thought it was Thursday. Yesterday I thought it was Monday. I'm a little confused. Have that, have a sorting it out day, a cuddle your fur babies day, a it'll all be okay day, a peace. I said peaceful day, a loving day, a good day, and if that is too much pressure, simply have a day. You are enough, just as you are. You are a beloved expression of the divine. You are a brilliant light, a divine spark. You are spirit in motion. You are God in action. Or as Reverend Jesse likes to call us, you are godly. All right? Know the truth of your being. Forget everything you have ever been told about yourself. Forget everything you have ever thought about yourself, and get to know who the divine knows you to be. Because the divine knows you to be good. That's what the divine knows. And from there, anything is possible. All right, beloveds. Reverend David will be on around 5 p.m. with you. I'll be back with you around 9 a.m. tomorrow. Nope, sorry, 9:15. We still have quite a few of these little meditations to go, so 9:15 works. Take care of yourself. Know that you are loved, and I will see you next time.